top of the mountain, baby, where the people come to pray. I come from top of the mountain, baby, where the people come to pray. That's right here, man. There ain't no truth in action. You believe in it anyway. Driving down the road one day, someone hit a possum. Driving down the road one day, someone hit a possum. The road was his end, and that end was his road. So he said, And then I remember we did this gig at, was anybody at this gig? It was at, I think, Lakewood Amphitheater. We had all those musicians came down. Like, it was just a plethora of amazing musicians. Ricky Skaggs was there. Yes. And Sam Bush and like all these, Del McCroy, everybody was all at this gig. First of all, story number one, they all came in the band room. I'm not fucking making this up. And they're like, had their instruments and stuff. Ricky Skaggs. And they're like, oh, so these guys all come in the band room. It's like, guys want to play some tunes? And it's like, sure. And I said, you guys want to do Country Boy? You know that song, Country Boy? And so this Ricky Skaggs, and he like counted it off. He's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I may look like a bank teller. Oh man, in the band room, 2 inches from our head. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I think we did it later on the stage, but I'm telling you, it was better in the band room, sorry. But they're like, drinking and talking, I don't know. And then I think Winona Judd was there. And we ended up doing Freebird, do you remember that? And she like grabbed this like half-naked frat boy out of the front row and like pulled him up on stage and singing Freebird to him. If I leave here. It's so funny. And then there's like, last story, I'll keep going, but. So, this is a good one. So this is the lessons that we learned from our elders. So there's a picture of Willie backstage on the wall, right? He's like been here a million times. And I remembered like we played at Farm Aid, right? So this is like 1999 or something. So this is the lesson that I learned from, the music lesson that I learned from Willie and Neil Young that day. So we're playing at Farm Aid, right? It's exactly how this, and Willie first invited me on his bus. So this is how this whole thing started. So you go on Willie's bus, right? And he's just, so it begins like I'm just completely like just obliterated with Willie on his bus, which is cool enough. So then he's kind of like, we're gonna play a song or something? I was like, yeah, man. I said, how about Moonlight in Vermont, because we're from Vermont. And he says, okay, we're gonna do Moonlight in Vermont, like a Farm Aid. And he's like, you guys do your little thing, I'll stand on the side stage, I'll come out. So then I like, I'm crippled, and I'm like, try to get off the bus. I'm telling you, man. Like trying to find the door and like, okay, Moonlight in Vermont, I gotta learn this song, learn the chords. And then, right next to his bus is Neil Young's bus. So like, I go on Neil Young's bus, right? Some of the other guys were probably with me, and then I go on there, and he's on there, and Woody Harrelson is like on the bus, and they're like getting high on Neil's bus. So now I'm getting more crippled and then, oh my God, the whole thing was, so, and they're like talking, and his bus is like built out of like old pieces of car that are like, I've seen pictures of it, it's like, wow, there's like wood beams and like, the hoods of cars like soldered onto the bus and like tapestries and like fringy lamps all over the place. It's really cool, like touching the fringe and all this. Wow, like I'm on. So then he's like, you want to play a song? I'm like, yeah, let's play a song, And he's like, what do you want to play? And I said, man, Powderfinger, right? And he's like, okay, man, like, okay, cool. And so like he had like some guitars and like we sit down and we start playing Powderfinger like on the bus. So I'm dying, Like, oh my God. And we practice it, right? And we get it. It's like, good. You're gonna take this harmony. I'm gonna do that. And all right. Now I got to get off that bus. I got to find the door. And I'm like, all right, but holy shit, we're gonna play. Excuse my language in the church on Sunday. I don't think any of these guys would mind that. But anyway, so we're gonna play. We practiced it. It's ready. We got the 2 songs ready, right? All I got to do is like keep myself together. And I start walking off the bus. And just as I'm walking off, Neil's like, he says, I don't like to, I'm not that good at planning stuff. So, whatever that means. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because like, I'm not really either. So I walk off, and he's gonna do his solo acoustic set right before ours. So it's like, I walk on the bus, he's gonna walk on. And then we're gonna go on and do this Powderfinger. So he walks out with his acoustic guitar and he's like, look out, mama. It's like, he starts playing Powderfinger. Like in his set. I'm kind of like, well, hey, you know, okay, whatever. He's not coming on. That's my message. Forget the whole thing, right? So then we go on. I just forgot. I was like, after practicing and rehearsing, I learned I had the words like taped up or something. Anyway, we go on. We just start playing, and we're playing. And we get into this jam like at Farm Aid, and we just kind of veer off into some like la-la jam, right? And we're like, yeah, wow, yeah. I'm like looking over to Phish and like, yeah, jam, jam, jam. And all of a sudden, like, I just kind of lost track of where I was, and I gave up on the Neil Young thing because he played the song, so we're not gonna do that. And then like, I hear this sound behind me, and it's my guitar, right? I know how that sounds. I was like I'm playing, and I hear this like, I'm like trying to figure out where it's coming from and all this shit. And then like I turn around, and it turns out that Neil had like heard this jam, and he was kind of really into it. He's like, wow, it's a cool jam. He just walked out on stage behind me and picked up my spare guitar and like plugged it into the amp. He didn't have any guitars out there, and he just started rocking out like on whatever we were doing. And I think we went into some other song. We just made something up. Oh yeah, Down by the River or something, because and then apparently, because at the crew, the final part of the story is that everybody's standing over the side, and I guess Willie was standing over on the side, and he was kind of starting to get mad because this was going on for a long time. We were supposed to stop. This is like a TV show, you know? Everybody's like, God, and he was going to come out and do. Anyway, so what did I learn from all that? Never plan anything. And I will take that one to the grave. Thank you. I don't know what. Oh, yeah.